Want to go for a morning walk? Science and scripture both point to the power of getting outside. Today on the Hello Mornings podcast, Hello Mornings writer Cheryl Gilbert shows us how a simple stroll can have a huge impact. Hey, my name is Kat Lee, and you're listening to the Hello Mornings podcast, where our goal is to help you to begin and build a life-changing morning routine. Now, every episode of this show is really designed to inspire you in one of the three key areas of a great morning routine. And those are God time, plan time, and move time. Now, if you're not familiar with Hello Mornings, I would love to invite you to head over to hellomornings.org to download our 3-minute morning kit and watch our mini workshop that explains how you can have an amazing morning routine in just 3 minutes. Crazy, but true. So today we're talking about the power of unplugging and getting outside. And this episode was written by Cheryl Gilbert. Do you ever feel like opting out of a meeting or a social event? My kids wish they could opt out of school or sleeping, and I have a deep desire to opt out of folding laundry. Well, life is full of things that we cannot opt out of, but what if one decision to opt out could make the others more bearable? Actually, it can. It's time to opt out of staying inside. You've probably noticed feeling calmer when you take a walk outside. Maybe you've experienced heightened creativity or longer attention span after spending time in nature. Now, whether you realize it or not, you've likely felt the effects of blood pressure decreasing and oxygen supply increasing. In addition to these noticeable changes, your brain chemistry actually changes as well. And just one of the biological reactions to walking outside is that your brain decreases production of the stress hormone cortisol and increases production of endorphins and serotonin, those chemicals that make you feel better. Studies have proven that being in nature makes us feel better while we're there, but also has measurable long-lasting benefits: increased focus and memory, reduced risk of diabetes, heart disease, and depression. Well, the list of physiological and neurological effects of time spent in nature is long, and there are significant spiritual benefits as well. Brain science can teach us a great deal about how God knit us together, and nature can reveal much about God himself. We see evidence of his creativity and power and attention to detail and even humor. I mean, really, how funny is a duck-billed platypus? We're led to and joined in worship by all creation. We're reminded that God provides for the least of his created things, and we're assured that he will provide abundantly for us. David writes in Psalm 19, 1-4, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the sky above proclaims his handiwork. Day to day pours out speech, and night to night reveals knowledge. Their voice goes out throughout all the earth, and their words to the end of the world." Well, David understood something that science cannot prove. God's creation itself proclaims his glory. Nature calls out to us in an unheard universal language that reaches to the end of the earth, revealing knowledge of the holy. How great a gift that nature sings God's praises to us, even if we cannot sing it ourselves. Job 12, 7-10 declares, "Ask the beasts of the field, and they will teach you, the birds of the heavens, and they will tell you, or the bushes of the earth, and they will teach you, and the fish of the sea will declare it to you. Who among all these do not know that the hand of the Lord has done this? In his hand is the life of every living thing, and the breath of all mankind." Here we learn that all creation will teach those who listen, that we are in God's hands, and that nothing is outside his authority. These passages, along with Psalm 96, 11 and 12, or Psalm 145, 5, or 1 Chronicles 16, 33, and so many others, tell us that all of God's creation speaks, extolling His majesty. Since nature itself worships its creator, it's no wonder that we feel better when we opt outside, and that the effects are both spiritual and physiological. Now, some of us find it easy to get outside, while others may require a bit of ingenuity. Consider taking your morning coffee on a walk around the neighborhood, or return phone calls from the local hiking trails. Take a laptop outside and walk along the patio during webinars. We can experience an increase in mood-boosting endorphins in as little as 10 minutes, just walking in nature. 20 minutes can lead to significant decrease in fatigue and increase in creativity and focus and memory. And 90 minutes in nature actually lowers activity in the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain associated with depression. While a long walk in the woods might be ideal, it's not always feasible. So let's just do what we can. A walk around the block, sitting on the patio, going into the backyard. Let's opt out of inside and ask God what He wants to show us while we're with Him outside. This episode was written by Hello Mornings writer Cheryl Gilbert. If you'd like a transcript, just click the link in the podcast show notes. Now, do you want to learn more about beginning and building a powerful morning routine? Just head over to hellomornings.org and download our 3-minute morning kit, and it's going to give you everything that you need to get started. And if you're enjoying the Hello Mornings podcast, I would love it if you would leave a review on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you listen to the show. Now, my name is Kat Lee, and I'm so grateful that you joined me today. I hope we've inspired your mornings and maybe a little morning walk so that you can begin waking up for your life and not just to your life. I'll see you in the next episode of the Hello Mornings podcast.
It's early in the morning, the house is quiet, but I've set aside this time for you. I bow before the throne of a noble king, and in this place my heart begins to sing. It's gonna be a God day filled with His grace and sweet new mercies. May my thoughts obey Jesus to walk in His way by His Spirit with each breath that I take. It's feeling like a God day. A prayer rises up from within my soul. Delight comes from above in our sweet communion. I sink deep into your word, and there I find all the hope I need to calm this restless mind of mine. It's gonna be a God day filled with His grace and sweet new mercies. And make my thoughts obey Jesus to walk in His way by His Spirit with each breath that I take. And you wash over me, and I'm reminded that in you I am clean. You are my strength to face this God day filled with your grace and sweet new mercy. And make my
This song is called God Day by Jen Stanbro, and you can get your own copy wherever you buy music.
By your spirit with each breath that